Hello, grade 7 learners. How are you? Okay, great. I am your teacher in Mathematics 7. So for this week 6, competency 2, you are going to learn how to calculate measures of central tendency of ungrouped and grouped data. Let's start. What is the measure of central tendency? It is a statistic that serves as a representative of the data. It is a quantitative representation of the set of data under investigation. And take note, there are 3 common measures of central tendency. These are the 3 M's: mean, median, and the mode. Okay. So, kinsa may nakatry sa inyong nakasolve na sa average grade sa ilahang third quarter? Inyong gi-double check ay inyong average grade sa grado ninyo sa inyong 8 ka subjects sa third quarter. Okay. So, unsa may paagi para makakuha ka sa imong average grade? Imong total ang tanan nimong final grado sa imong every subject: English, Math, Science, CSP, Filipino, TLE, API, and MAPI. And then, after getting the sum, you're going to divide it by 8. And the result is your average grade. Okay. And note class that is the mean. Simple. Okay, mean or average. It is the most important or most useful and most widely used measure of central tendency. Sa akong gingon ganiha, it is obtained by getting first the sum of all the values and then dividing it by the total number of values. So, na formula diha. That is the x bar. So, refer to your self-learning module in mathematics. That is equal to summation of x over n. So, gina-state diha ang unsay pasabot sa formula. Next, let's proceed to the example. So please bear with me. Example number 1, the grades in mathematics of grade 7 students are 82, 79, 85, 79, 78, 87, 88, 89, and 77. Find the mean. So for the solution, use the formula x bar is equal to summation of x over n. So sa akong formula din sa screen, na changes. Kay pag-copy na ako, sakto akong gibuhat sa akong slides, pero pag send na nako, nausab siya. I don't know why. Pero padayon gyapon ta. So to find the mean, imo siyang i-add tanan nga grades no, and then divide it by 9. The result is 744 over 9. That is equal to 82.66. So na siya bar above sa 82, kaya repeating man siya 6666, or it can be 82.67. Second example. Again, please refer to your self-learning modules or sa inyuhang modules sa Mathematics 7, Week 6, Competency 2. The sizes of 8 classes selected at random, or, so given dihang size sa classes, no? Find the mean. So same gihapon sa imuhang gibuhat sa given number 1. You are going to add all the classes, 8 classes, then divide it by 8 since there are 8 classes. And that is equal to 350 divided by 8. So, your mean is 43.75. Okay, let's proceed for the median of ungrouped data. Median is simply the middle number. So, provided that your set of scores or your data set is arranged from ascending order, gikan sa pinakagamay nga score padung sa pinakadako. To find the median of an ungrouped data, follow the steps. So nice, tulo diha ka steps. 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, arrange the data set either in ascending or descending order, but preferably in ascending order. Second, if the data set is odd, the middle number or value is the median, provided that you have arranged your data set in ascending order. Number 3, if the data set is even, add the 2 middle numbers and then divide the sum by 2. The result is the median. For example, okay, so number 1, find the median of the age of 9 grade 7 students. So, na age diha. gibutang nga mga edad sa siyam ka mga grade 7 students. So for the solution, gi-arrange. Duha ka 11, 12, tulo ka 12, then duha ka 13 and 14. So the data set is odd, so dali ra kay nimo pangitaw ng imong median, and that is equal to 12. Kanang gi-arrow diha. Naa na makita sa inyong self-learning module. For number 2, the sizes of 8 classes selected at random or, so given gyapon, same ni siya sa pag-compute niya sa mean, pero atong gibalik ang example sa median. Okay, arrange nimo, we have 39, 40, 41, 42, 45, 48, and 49. So kay even man siya, there are two middle numbers. So you are going to add 42 plus 45 divided by 2, that is equal to 87 divided by 2, and your median is 43.5. Okay, duha ra inyong timan-an sa ungroup ha. Odd o even. So ang paagi gidiscuss na, and please to review sa inyong self-learning modules. For the mode, so mode is the number or value that occurs most frequently in a data set, or katong ni-appear o kadaghan. So, nine types of mode. We have unimodal, it has one mode. Bimodal has two modes. Trimodal, it has three modes. Multimodal, it has 4 or more modes. Example. So, example number 1. Find the mode for each set of scores. For number 1. So, the mode is, okay, there you go, 7. And the type of mode is unimodal. Because 7 appears how many times? 3 times. Though there is 5 there, no, kaduha ni appear, pero mas naa pa may nilabaw. So therefore, your mode is 7. For number 2, the modes are 80 and 83 bimodal, because 80 and 83 appears 2 times. For number 3, try to examine example number 3. Okay, very good. There is no mode. For number 4, the modes are 14, 15, and 21. And that is trimodal. Okay, for activity 1, you're going to write your answer on the space provided and the table given. So, naana diha. Number 1, calculate the mean, median, and mode of science test scores of 10 grade 7 students. We have 20, 19, 17, 21, 22, 10, 22, 17, 15, and 18. Show your solution. Okay. So, wala na ba'y pangutana sa mean, median, mode? Maka-answer agad mo ani class, aning activity 1 nga calculate mean, median, and the mode. Just write your answer on the space provided ha. Kanang sunod nga cell after sa mean, median, and sa mode. Nara na space niya kagi hatag sa inyong modules. Okay? Again, the same sa number 2, calculate the mean, median, and mode of the daily wages of selected 7 workers in different field of assignment. So, mean, isolve nimo, ibutang sa iyang kilid ang answer for the median and the mode. Okay? So, yun ra ba ang 3M sa ungroup data? The mean, median, and mode? Okay, you're right. Sa yun ra gyud siya. And then, another interesting part is we are going to calculate the mean, median, and mode of group data. Okay. So, measures of central tendency of group data. Naa diha ang formula. So, the mean of group data, that is x bar, is equal to summation of fx over summation of f. Where summation of f, that is equal to the total frequency. And summation of fx, that is the total of your fx, where you multiplied the frequency and the midpoint of each class and get the sum. So, makakuha na din ka sa imuhang summation of your fx. Okay, f is the frequency and x is the class mark. For the median, or MD, or X, dayon na sa babaw na siya similar nga symbol. So, diri murag na nakakuha na siya, naguba na atong formula, no? Please double check your self-learning modules na lang. So, median is equal to LCB median plus the quantity of N over 2 minus less than CF over frequency of the median times DI. Where LCB median, that is your lower class boundary of the median class, less than CF, that is the less than cumulative frequency before the median class, and F sub MD, or the frequency of the median class. N is the number of sample, and I is the class interval. Okay. For the mode or MO or X, dayon mo siya atop sa babaw. So again, nagubag yapon natong formula. So that is equal to LCB mode plus the quantity of D1 over D1 plus D2 times your I. Where LCB mode, that is your lower class boundary of the model class. And then your I is class interval. The D1 is the difference between the frequency of the model class and the next lower class. And then D2 is the difference between the frequency of the modal and the next upper class. So kaning mga formula ha, sa mean, median, and mode of group data, ato ni siyang masabtan given an example. Okay. So manong group data man? It is when the number of values in a set of data is too large. Kanang imuhang respondents or imuhang set of scores kay 30, 40, 50, 100 na ka mga scores. So you are going to use group data because the value or the data is too large. And then therefore your values needs to be grouped for convenience. The Greek letter sigma is the mathematical symbol for summation, which means that all values having this symbol are to be added. Take note of that. Example. Given a frequency distribution of test scores in Mathematics 7 of 30 learners, we are going to solve for the mean, median, and the mode of the given distribution table below. Okay. Please, naka-follow ra ba mo? Or pas-pas ra ko? Okay. So, class interval or the grades. Arita mag-start sa pinaka-bottom, padung sa top, ha? 26 to 30 sa first column sa ta. 31 to 35, 36 to 40, 41 to 45, and 46 to 50. Sa atong frequency, ang class nga 26 to 30, it has 4, then followed by 5, then 10, then 5, and 6. Then, the summation of our F, or ang total sa atong frequency, that is equal to 30. So, therefore, atong class mark or midpoint, sa bottom gihapon ta, 26 to 30. So, pagkuha sa class mark or sa midpoint, pwede ka mag tinamban method or imuha siya. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, ang middle number is 28. Okay, midpoint, class mark, or median, the same siya. Okay, kining 28. So, therefore, 28, nakakuha na ka ni 28, pwede na dayon ni mo gamiton ni mo hang I, which is 5. So, mag-add na lang kag 5 pa doong pababaw until mo reach ka sa last nga class sa top. Okay, so 28 plus 5 is 33. 33 plus 5 is 38. 38 plus 5 is 43. And 43 plus 5 is 48. Or, pwede na po, tinagsaon mo, ang 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Ang median or midpoint is 33. Naata sa third column ha, atong gi-specify. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, so 38. Until you reach 48. Okay, nasabtan ra ba? Sa fourth column, the lower class boundary. So, lower class boundary is, mo focus ka sa imuhang lower class. We have 26, 31, 36, 41, 45. Kanang na-address sa left side. Kaya ang kanang line po, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, mao man na ang imuhang upper class boundary. So, lower class boundary, you are going to subtract 0.5 sa given nga class. Okay, 26 minus 0.5, that is 25.5. 31 rather, minus 0.5, that is 30.5. Naka-follow ra? 36 minus 0.5, that is 35.5. 41 minus 0.5, that is 40.5. And 46 minus 0.5, that is 45.5. Okay. For the less than CF, or less than cumulative frequency, column 5, ato siyang i-add ang atong frequency from the bottom padong sa top. So, 4, i-copy sa nato ang 4, and then 4, i-add nimo ang 5 sa frequency, mag-base ka, that is equal to 9. And then 9, i-add nimo ang 10, that is equal to 19. Ibutang nimo sa column 5, babaw sa 9 is 19. And then 19, i-add si 5, that is equal to 24. And 24, i-add si 6, that is equal to 30. So, dapat mag-equate ang pinaka-top sa imong summation sa imong frequency. So, 30 and 30, it means nga, imuhang pag-add sa imuhang less than cumulative frequency from bottom to top is correct. Okay? So, that is for column 5. For column 6, the F times the X. So, frequency times the midpoint. So, 4 times 28, 112. 5 times 33, 165. And so on, hantud maabot ka ni 6 times 48 is equal to 270. And then, na summation sa ubo, summation of your F times the X. And that is equal to, imo siyang i-add. Kaya nag-discuss man nato ganiha. Kung makakita ta ng mga notation, we are going to sum it up. So, therefore, that is equal to 1,142. Okay, so we can now solve for the mean using the formula. X bar is equal to summation of fx over summation of f. Again, na usab ang formula. But, tanawa lang sa inyong self-learning module. So, that is equal to 1,142 divided by 30, that is equal to 38.07. Therefore, the mean score of 30 learners in Mathematics 7 test scores is 38.07. Kaya kung imo tong i-add tag sa tong 30 ka book scores, makuha ra gyapon ang mean. Pero provided nga nigamit ta og frequency distribution table para kaya ang atong data is too large naman para mapadali ang atong computation. Okay, for the median. So, again, we are going to use the formula. Median is equal to LCB median plus the quantity of n over 2 minus less than CF. Okay. So, first, identify the value of n and n is equal to 30. So, ato igid siyang pila man to atong total frequency. N or F diri same ra siya. So, F over 2 or n over 2, that is 30 over 2. So, that is equal to 15. Ang kining 15 class, mo ni atong basihan para mubalik ta sa table asa ang atuang median class. Okay. So, kaya ang result nato is, pila gito yung result sa tuwang n over 2? 15. So, asa man ta mo arangkada, asa man ta padung para makakita ta sa itong median class. Ha? So, ayaw sa never mind sa nadihang remark sa kilid nga na median class o model class. Provided nga wapa ta kabalo asa itong median class, kaya naka-highlight og color green. So, kay 15 man ang atong n over 2, constant na siya ha, para maka-identify ka sa mong median class, ato sang isolve og una ang n over 2. 15 man ang result, ari ka mo tan-aw sa column 5, no? Sa less than cumulative frequency. Pangitaon nimo ang number nga equal sa 15 or greater than 15. Pero, mauna siya ang pinaka-least nga cumulative frequency. No? So, daghan man diha, di ba kabantay mo? Daghan ang greater than, walay equal sa 15, right? Pero daghan ang greater than 15. We have 19, 24, and 30. No? Pero, ari ka mo focus ni 19 because 19 is the least man siya. No? Sa imuhang less than CF. Pinakagamay, agamay siya ba? Pero, ning abide siya sa ato ang result sa n over 2 which is equal or greater than 15. So, kana diha nga class, 36 to 40, 10 ang frequency, 38 ang midpoint, 35.5 ang LCB, ang less than CF is 19, niya FX is 380, mo na ato ang median class. Nakuha ra ba kung saan pagkuha ang median class? I hope so. So, please review lang siya ang ato ang self-learning module sa. Okay, so muna din to itong kuhaan sa given. Ang atong n over 2 is 15. Ang LCB median is 35.5 based ato nga class. Itong naka-highlight. And then atong less than CF is 9. Ganong 9 man atong less than CF? It is because, ang sa gito'y description sa formula sa less than CF, that is the less than cumulative frequency before the median class. Okay. So, kaya ang ato ang median class, ang less than cumulative frequency 19 man niya, before man sa itong median class, we have 9. So, therefore, 9 siya minus less than CF is equal to 9. Then, frequency of the median is 10 and our interval is 5. So, gamito na to ang formula. Median is equal to LCB median plus the quantity of 15 minus 9. Okay, n over 2 is 15. Yeah, minus less than CF is 9 over the frequency of the median, which is equal to 10. Gina-substitute lang na nato diya, class, ha? Please don't ayaw ka bothered ana dihang adapit. And then times our interval, which is 5. So, na usab na po ang atuang formula. Please take a look lang sa inyong data diha or sa inyong modules kay sakto na diha pagka print. And then median is equal to 35.5 plus the quantity of 6 over 10 times 6 over 10 times 5. And then that is equal to 35.5 plus 30 over 10. Where did we get 30? That is 6 times 5. Okay. And then that is equal to 35.5 plus 3. Since 30 divided by 10, that is equal to 3. And therefore, our median score of 30 learners in Mathematics 7 test scores is 38.5. Okay. So, nag-gets ra ba saan pagkuha ang median? I hope so nakuha or na-compute ra ninyo. So, to solve for the mode, okay, look at the class interval with the highest frequency. So, yung nakaayo po, highest frequency. In the given distribution, the median class is also the model class. There are instances that it will the same. Ani siya nga paagi. Kung asa imong median class mo, pwede mong model class. Mostly, mo na yung tabo. Pero na po instances class nga imong median class lahi o ang imong model class lahi pod siya. Pero karon sa ato diri nga given atong median ug model class usara, no? Parehas ra ni siya nga table sa base sa gidiscuss ganiha. To solve for the mode, let us use the formula LCB mode plus the quantity of D1 over D1 plus D2 times I or our interval. So diri nga slide again nausab gyapon nato ang formula. So the given is ang ato ang LCB mode same gyapon, we have 35.5. Ang D1, okay, yun sa gito yung naka-state sa D1, that is the difference between the frequency of the model class and the next lower class. Okay, timan ina siya ka. Class, ha? So, mubalik ta ang atuang, di ba? The frequency of the model class is 10, right? Diha atong model class kay 10 man ang highest frequency. Sa kanang column 2, tanawan nimo asa man ang highest frequency, di ba? 10. So mo na diha nga area, iyahang katupo mo na ang model class. So, para makakuha ta kang D1 based from the description sa formula, i-subtract nimo ang model class ug ang ubos niya nga frequency. So 10 minus 5, that is equal to 5. Ang dito, the frequency of the model class minus the frequency above it. So 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Again, so lagma ara ni diri nga part sa atong example nagkapareha siya ang gi-minus, not all the time, ha. Na kung sino gi-minus sa D1 maupod sa D2, diri nagkataon lang. Okay? Nasabtan ba? Kay iyahang ubos nga model class nga frequency, ang ubos niya is 5 niyan. Sa babaw pud 5. So, not all the time nga parehas sila ang imuhang i-subtract. Depende kung kinsa ang nasa upper o sa lower nga frequency. Okay. Our interval is equal to 5. So, use the formula again, then substitute. Same sa process sa atuang median. Mode is equal to 35.5 plus the quantity of 5 over 5 plus 5 times 5. So, therefore, 35.5 plus 25 over 10. Where did we get 25? So, 5 times 5. I-follow na good siya, class, ang steps. And then, there you go. 35.5 plus 2.5. Since 25 divided by 10, that is equal to 2.5. And your mode is equal to 38. Therefore, the mode of 30 learners in Mathematics 7 test course is 38. Dul-dul, raba, pila gito atong mean? So, our mean is equal to 38.07. And then, our median is 38.5. And then, our mode is equal to 38. So, duol ra kayo ang set of scores. Okay, mura siya nahugra siya nga. Sige tara kayo ang atong given set of scores. Okay. So, nasabtan ba? Nasabtan pag-compute ang mean, median, mode of group data? So, familiarize all the formulas, class. Kay, gamit gihapon na ninyo when you reach aduna mo sa grade 10 or grade 8 then grade 10. Okay, so activity number 2, solve the 3Ms of group data. Given a frequency distribution of scores and periodic test of grade 7 in Mathematics 7, calculate the mean, median, and mode. So, given diha ang FDT or the frequency distribution table, inyuhang i-compute, kompleto na siya, given na siya tanan. What you're going to do is use the formula lang. And then, isuwat diha ang answer below sa mean, ay formula, then answer. Then, median, formula, then your answer. Then, the mode, the formula, your answer. There is a space provided. Ha? Muna, diha nyo ibutang ang inyong answer. Is it clear? Okay, very good. For the assessment, we have test 1. Read its question carefully and identify what measure of central tendency is being described of each statement. Select your answer from the box below. Pero diri nawa ang box. So, tanawa sa inyong self-learning modules. Nade choices nga mean, median, mode, and frequency. So, i-identify siya numbers 1 to 5. Test 2, you're going to calculate the mean, median, and the mode of each set of ungrouped data. Just write your answer beside mean, median, and mode. So, 2 items po na siya. 2 numbers. Test 3, given a frequency distribution table, complete the data in the table before computing the mean. So, aning test 3, mean ray inyuhang isolve. Write your answer in the space provided below. Mean ray inyong isolve provided that you're going to look for the summation of your F. Kabalo naman mo. Sa pagpangita. Then the class mark, kabalo na said mo, the LCB, the less than CF, and the F times X. Kung naglibog mo, please go back to your modules. Take a look back sa imuhang modules. Okay, is it clear? So write your answer in the space provided gihapon. Okay, so have you learned something for today? I hope so. Measures of central tendency for ungrouped and grouped data. So take note of all those formulas because those are very important and useful. Magamit sa na nimo puhon or sa umaabot. And again, thank you for your active participation and for listening and for your time. I am Ma'am Livy, your mathematics teacher in this lesson. Goodbye. But before that, I have some verse for you. For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Bye-bye. See you next class.